Today in the Smugglers Room, we're going to tackle part 3 of our vintage action figure display case. And we're going to use this to tie in a bit of interactive electronics. What? That's coming up. What's up, you awesome geeks? I'm Brian, and welcome to the Smugglers Room, the show where each week this chubby geek tries to build something ridiculous and hopefully inspire you to take on your own wild and crazy project. Now, if you haven't seen part 1 and 2 of this project, go ahead and click the links in the description below. And if you just rolled out of a tauntaun, then you need something to watch while you recover. So now's a good time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell. So with all of that out of the way, let's grab some parts, a Jawa, and some tools and get to work. Today's episode is all about interactive electronics and good old-fashioned sci-fi construction. No laser cut panels or CNC'd material. We're just going to use some MDF and more greeblies. So the box we're putting together has a frame that was cut out to fit over the top of the iPad. But with my chubby fingers, I didn't hit the record button, so I don't have that footage. But I'm sure you can guess how it was cut out, right? How about a little slow-mo sanding for you? Yeah, smooth. Now the iPad itself has a home key, and we need to be able to press that, but I didn't want it to show, so we replaced it with a button that we can recess in the cover. All you need to do is drill a hole in the frame with a Forstner bit, and you want to put a piece of wood behind it as backing so you don't cause a blowout in the MDF. Then we can test fit the button. The button fits, but we need to recess it just a bit more. We can use a step bit to achieve this. You just want to go slow and chew a little bit away at a time. Once you drill enough depth, the button will fit, it will be flush, and it'll have a little bit of a lip to keep it from popping out. I've mentioned it before, but you want to seal your MDF. I use enough coats to give it a nice plastic feel to the outside. Once it's done, then you can apply your primer. What? No laser cut panels or CNC'd material. We're just going to use some MDF and more greeblies. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, fine. I said no laser, no CNC, but just one? Just a little one. I've been in your waters. The rest of them is just adding more bits and pieces. But I think the key here is not to go super crazy. You can go way over the top with this one. I'm also throwing in a pair of LEDs into this project. And I'm using these really cool LED holders that have a beveled edge. Now, these holders are made for 5mm LEDs, and I only had 3mm LEDs. So, yeah. I guess, call the LED police. I'll wait right here. Guilty LED, man. Waiting right here. Be arrested by the LED police. Okay, I'm adding some plexiglass caps over the top of the LEDs, and I'm going to sand the back so that it helps diffuse the light. Next, we're going to do some super simple pinstriping. And you know what I say, nothing says Star Wars like pinstriping. After that, it's time for some smooth greeblification. Chris, if you're watching, man, I love that word. Okay, I also want to show you a really cool way to add weathering effects. In the past, I've shown you the paint chipping effect using liquid latex, so that reveals that silver coating underneath the top layer of paint. But today, we're going to use a Sharpie. That's right, we're going to use a silver Sharpie. This is a great method if maybe you got ahead of yourself in the painting process, or you were tight on time, or you just want to try something different. Whatever the reason, you can go with a Sharpie and gently scratch marks along the edges a little at a time and get a really great chipping effect. Okay, geeks, the last step is we have to attach the iPad to the inside of our box. Now, I've already gone ahead and attached some small MDF strips on both the top and the bottom of the box, and this will allow the iPad to sit in there securely. However, we need to put some kind of bracing on this to keep it secure against the frame. Let me show you that. To brace that iPad against the frame securely, I went super low budget. And I cut out a pair of 1/4-inch MDF strips, and then I attached some rubber seals to the inside. These pieces of rubber will push against the back of the iPad, and when you screw it down tight, it offers it a little protection, but also securely puts this in place. All right, you awesome geeks, as you can see, we are so close to finishing off this project. Next week, we're going to build the actual shelving units that hold the action figures. And until I see you next time, thank you so much for watching, and keep building something out of nothing.